Welcome to Flow. Let's get started. Today we'll start off lying down. You can bring your hands out to your side. You can bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. Allow your eyes to close or find a soft gaze and take these first few moments just to come into your body and bring your awareness to your breathing. Every inhale, feel your ribs expand side to side. And every exhale, allow yourself to melt a little heavier and deeper into your mat. Take a few more big breaths here, and then pull your knee towards your chest. You could grab hold of your right ankle with your right or your left hand. And now bring your right knee, have a nice deep bend through your right knee, and bring your right knee slightly across to the left. So we're not doing a full twist here. So I want you to try to keep your right butt bone on the mat instead of letting it lift off into a full twist. Keep your right butt bone down as you bring the right leg across. And then do the opposite, open the right leg out to the right side. And keep windshielding the right leg across and then open to this side. We'll take this about 3 or 4 times. Maybe stay a little bit extra when the leg is across your body, just so you can feel that nice stretch into your outer thigh. And then slowly release your leg, and we'll swap to the opposite side. So extend your right leg. And then bend your left knee in towards your chest. You can grab hold of your ankle or shin with your right or your left hand and start to bring your left leg across your body, just a little bit over to the right side. So again, you want to try to keep your left butt bone down on the mat. So you're feeling a nice stretch all along the outer left IT band. And just pause and breathe here. Feel that nice stretch, that nice opening, and then open your left leg out to the left side. And then we take this again, just finding a little windshield wipe of your left leg across the body, feeling that nice stretch all along the left IT band, and then open it out to the side. And you can take this at your own pace, whatever's feeling good in your body. And we'll take this a few more times. Maintain that nice deep bend of your left knee. No need to get that leg all the way straightened. We're just trying to wake up a little bit in the hip here and find a nice opening into the IT band and also into the inner thigh slightly. And then bring it back to center, pull both knees into your chest and rock and roll yourself up to a tabletop, all fours position. Once you're there, start to shift your hips from side to side. So I sometimes call this wagging your tail. You can shift your butt bones all the way over to the right and allow your body to kind of swing over to the left, and then go ahead and switch that up. So this is gonna get a little bit of an opening into your outer glutes and a teeny bit into your IT bands, but this is a little more for your glutes. And take this at your own pace. Let's take a couple more going from side to side. And then bring yourself back to center, flip your toes under, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Feel that nice length through the backs of your legs. You can pedal through your feet, maybe take a little shake through your head or a buzz through your lips. Find a few more moments of breath here. And then come to a neutral downward facing dog and lift your right leg up into the air, 3-legged dog. Now pull your right knee across towards your left elbow and then extend your right leg. Try as best you can to square your hips down to the mat, square your chest down to the mat. And then just stay here. So you've got your right leg as extended as possible across your body. And then just hold and breathe. This may feel a little intense. This is just opening into the outer right thigh. And then transition, extend your right leg back up, back into your 3-legged dog. And now step your right foot so it comes outside of your right hand. Keep your back knee lifted, bring your left hand down and reach your right arm up for a big open twist. Try to push your hips slightly over to the right as you let your body fall a little more over to the left. So we're getting a nice little stretch into your outer glute, but we're also finding a nice twist. We'll be here for about 5 big breaths total. And then bring your right hand down and step your right foot back for downward facing dog. Now lift your left leg up and pull your left knee across to your right elbow and then extend your left leg. Now try to keep both of your hips square down to the mat. That's gonna be a little bit tricky. You might have to kind of readjust the hips. You can flex your left foot a lot. You may feel a little more stretch and opening into the left shin if you take that approach. This is a lot of strength here for the shoulders, but it's also a really nice way to open through the outer left IT band. Transition, extend your left leg up into the air. Now step your left foot so it comes outside of your left hand. Keep your right hand down to the mat, reach your left arm up, keep your back knee lifted. So push your hips as much as you can over to the left, but think of leaning your heart back towards the right. We'll take about 5 big breaths total here. Full big breaths in, full big breaths out. And then bring your left hand down, step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to your fingers for a ragdoll forward fold. Separate your feet about hips width distance. Let your head drop down. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Keep your left hand to the mat, bend your left knee a lot, and reach your right fingertips up towards the sky. So this is a nice twist through the upper torso, but we're also feeling a bit of a stretch into your outer right IT band, outer right glute. Breathe into that space. Nice big breath in. And then slowly switch it up. Right hand comes down, bend your right knee a lot, reach your left fingertips up. Nice and long through the crown of your head. Breathe in. And exhale. Really lean your body back to the right as much as you can. And then release your left hand, soften through both knees, slowly, slowly roll yourself up to stand. Open your arms, take one big breath in, and then exhale, release, forward fold. Hands come down, downward facing dog, step your feet back. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Pull your right knee back to your left elbow, bring it across, and extend your right leg. Pause here for a moment. We're gonna add on to the series we just took. Transition, 3-legged dog. Bring your right leg back up into the air. And then step your right foot so it goes outside of your right hand. Back to this low lunge position. Find your twist. Left arm stays down, right arm reaches up and open. Take a few big breaths here. And then bring your right hand back down to the mat and start to toe heel your right foot so it comes a little more towards the center of your space. From here, launch off of your back foot and cross your ankles so your left foot comes behind your right foot. You're in a forward fold. Now it's possible you're feeling a nice little stretch into your outer glutes and IT bands. If you want to go a little further, start to walk your hands over to the right corner of your mat as you pull your butt bones over to the left. You're getting a bit of a counter stretch here. Take big breaths into your lower back space. Bring yourself back to center. Squeeze your thighs together and roll yourself up to stand. A little bit of a balance challenge. Unravel your feet. We'll just take one big breath here. Open your arms. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, push the airway, forward fold. Step your feet back, downward facing dog. We set up the opposite side. Extend your left leg up into the air. Pull your left knee across to your right elbow. Extend your left leg and pause here for just a few moments. Try to square both of your hips down to the mat, both of your shoulders down to the ground. Nice big breath in and full big breath out. And then transition, 3-legged dog. Left leg will come back into the air. And now step your left foot so it comes outside of your left hand. Keep your right hand to the ground and reach your left fingertips up to the ceiling. Continue to push your left butt bone over to the left side. Maybe feeling a little more open on the left side body. And then slowly bring your left hand down to the mat. Start to toe heel your left foot so it comes a little more to the center of your body. And step your right foot so it comes behind your left foot. Cross-legged forward fold. Allow your head to release and allow your knees to be as bent as they need to be. Now you can stay right here if you want to take this a bit further. Walk your fingertips over to the left corner of your mat and send your butt bones over to the right. That's going to intensify the stretch just slightly. Whichever option you've taken, breathe into the spaces that you're finding, the spaces that you're creating here. Nice full big breaths in. And full big breaths out. Come back to center. Squeeze your thighs together. Roll yourself to stand. Unravel your feet. Inhale, open your arms. Reach your arms up. And exhale, open your arms, forward fold. Hands down, downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift your right leg and pull your right knee across to your left elbow and then extend your right leg. Now, option to stay right here, as is more familiar, or option to lower your back knee and kind of sit your hips towards the back of your space. Now, this may feel pretty intense for that outer right IT band, and if it is, lift your back knee up off the ground the same way we've been approaching this posture. Take one more big breath here and slowly transition, three-legged dog, right leg up into the air, and step your right foot outside of your right hand. Reach your right arm up or twist, open through the chest. Nice big breath in. And on your exhale, bring your right hand back down to the mat, and from here, send your hips back. So this is coming into a little bit of hamstring territory. However, I want you to bring your right ankle so it comes across to your left side of the mat. So you can use your hands to help you out with that. And then bring your two hands so they come to the right side of your mat, kind of like a twist here. And then try to release your body over your right leg. Flex your right foot a lot. And breathe. This stretch can be pretty intense. So if you need to make it a little less intense, feel free to bend your right knee as much as possible, and maybe don't twist your fingertips as far over to the right. From here, you'll move back to the front of your mat, bring your right shin all the way down to the ground, and come into a half pigeon posture. Now, if half pigeon isn't a posture that works for you, feel free to come onto your back and find a supine figure 4 with your right ankle crossed over your left knee. Otherwise, try to just hang out in this half pigeon, getting a nice opening into your right glute, right IT band. Notice if you're holding on to tension, maybe in your shoulders or your jaw or your face. Try to release that. Slowly start to bring yourself up, push down into your hands, find three-legged dog for a moment, extend your right leg, and then maybe just shake your right leg around, just kind of floppy, shaky. Bring your right foot down. We'll set all of that up on the second side. Lift your left leg, pull your left knee to your right elbow, extend your left leg, try to square both of your hips down to the mat. Option to keep your back knee lifted, option to lower your right knee and send your hips a little more back towards the back of your mat. And this will intensify the stretch for your left IT band. So if it's too much, keep your back knee lifted as we've already been exploring. Find full, complete breaths into your stretch. Nice big breath in, full big breath out. And then bring yourself back to three-legged dog. Extend your left leg up into the air. Step your left foot, it comes outside of your left hand. Find your twist, left arm comes up towards the ceiling. Continue to push down into your right hand, crack open through your heart space. Find full big breaths in and full big breaths out. Bring your left hand down, back knee down, and straighten through your front left leg as best you can. Pull your hips back. And now take your left foot and bring it across your mat to the right. And take a bit of a twist here. So try to walk your fingertips over to the left side of your mat. And then just breathe into this space. And if this is a bit too intense, soften through your left knee or don't twist your body so much. And then transition into your pigeon. So you'll bring your body forward, bring your shin forward, and then you can release your torso over your front left shin. If this feels too intense or maybe slightly painful for your knee or your hip, feel free to find a supine figure 4. That will be with your left ankle crossing over your right knee. That's just another option. Whichever posture or stretch that you've taken, use your breath as a tool to get yourself a little more accustomed into the posture. Your breath is your best friend here. Let it continue to happen. Nice big breath in, full big breath out. And slowly bring yourself up back to your three-legged dog. Take a moment to shake out through your left leg. And then downward facing dog, walk your feet up towards your fingers. Soften through your knees, roll yourself up to stand. Open wide through your arms, sweep them up towards the sky or the ceiling, and then exhale, open wide, forward fold. Bend your knees, come all the way down to your back. We're going to revisit something. We're going to come into a deeper twist. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Grab hold of your right ankle with your hand, and then bring your right leg so it comes all the way across. So this time we are coming into a twist. So your right butt bone can come up off the mat. Now your left hand can catch for your right foot, your right ankle, whatever feels accessible. And so this is more of a twist, but then also hopefully feeling some nice length all along the outside of your right thigh. And bring it back in. We'll set up the opposite side, pull the left knee in. You can grab hold of your ankle, your shin, and then start to bring your left foot so it comes across your body to the right. Maybe straighten through your leg and then extend your left arm out to the side as well. And breathe here, nice open twist. Breathe into your belly. And slowly make your way out of this. Pull both of your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. Maybe pull your head up. And then extend your legs long and heavy in front of you. You can bring your hands down to your side. Allow your eyes to close. Find a soft gaze. And take these final few moments just to come back to your breathing. Notice if you're feeling any differences or feeling any shifts through your body. Thank you for joining us. And that's your flow.